Alright, now we've installed a new cover that I did the CNC internals to. We're still running it with a filter. Now we've been running this engine with a filter the whole time. Yes, it's sucking hot air off the headers, just like every other car does in the world that has a side slinger that doesn't have a tube on it. But we want to just do direct back-to-back comparison. I do have a bell for this. We're going to test the bell also, but this is just CNC internals. So if you have a tube, you have a filter, you can't fit the bell. This is the first prototype. I think as we go along, we'll continue to improve it and get it better and better. But this is just the first series of the D-1SC, and we'll see how that takes off. So what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll make a pull. This still has the Pro Carbon hat on it. And exactly the way it was, it's only been, I don't know, probably 10 minutes since we turned off the camera. So I'll go back out, we'll put this on a post, and we'll make a hit on it. Now before I do that, I do think also that we probably have a little bit of a limitation. It was really taxing the blower. I mean, we're spinning the blower pretty darn fast and only making 8 pounds of boost with a stock cover. And you know, it's with the air-to-air intercooler, you know, the cooler probably is a little bit of the restriction, since that is not the big cooler. It's not the 1350 cooler, so we're probably a little limited there. But you know, we're trying to do some testing on an engine that we have built for a customer, his blower, his intercooler. So you know, we're trying to just do some testing and show you guys what's out there. So let me put this on a tripod and we'll go make a pull. Alrighty, now that is back to back with the CNC internals on the blower. At 4,000, we are at 817, 6 and almost 7 pounds of boost. 4,500, 943, 7 3/4 pounds of boost. 5,000, we're at 1050, 8.5 pounds of boost. We're at 1064, 74, 80, 1083, 1100 horsepower at 5600 RPM at 9 and half pounds of boost, 9.6, 1099, 9 3/4, and 5800. We're at basically 10 pounds of boost. And then that's where I pulled back on throttle just a little bit early. But everything looks pretty darn good there. So that's basically 10 pounds of boost. Let's go back and do a direct comparison between the previous pull. Everything being identical. And we are at 4,000. We're 18 better, 14, 16, 17, 20, 18, 25, 22, 30, 30, 41, 45, 50, 45, 66, 71, 44, 29, but like I said, I pulled back a little short there. So I'd say that's a pretty solid 60, 70 horsepower better up in the peak range, just with our CNC internals. And like I said, I think ultimately we'll probably get that just a little bit better. But I'm pretty happy with that result right there. And for boost change, that's still only 1.2, 1.3 psi boost change on that. And actually, if we go all the way up here, it's a positive increase on boost all the way across. But just like all of our internal modifications, where they really shine is when we're spinning them harder. The D-1SC now, all the F1s, all the F2 and all the F3s that we do, we can make these things better. So I am Steve Morris at Steve Morris Engines. Have a great day.